Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We're back in Genshin Impact, and it's a Lantern Rite Festival. Hehe. We're going to continue this story with Keqing. Sky Gazers, Landwalkers. Fleeting Colors in Flight, Part 2. Wait until the appointed time, 8 to 12 a.m. the next day. At Keqing's request, you accompany her to look into the matters of festive gift-giving. So yeah, with the Keqing story for the Lantern Rite right now, we're trying to get her to like stop working as hard since she seems to be kind of toiling herself away in order to make sure everything runs smoothly and during the Lantern Rite. And Lady Ningguang's like, everything is running smoothly regardless, so maybe we should tell Keqing to take more breaks and try to enjoy the festival more than anything. And yeah, we talked to Zhang Li, and he's like, oh, maybe if you tell her a story, it might resonate with her, especially if it has to do with like people she cares about. And then, yeah, we've convinced Keqing, or Keqing has convinced us to help her with something, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do now. So I gotta wait till 8, right? Okay, let's do this. Oop, next day. It's all nice and sunny. Ah, it actually looks really nice at night with all those lanterns floating around, and during the day it doesn't seem as insane. But where do we actually need to go? Oh, the Jade Chambers. Or close to the Jade Chambers. Oh wait, directly on the Jade Chambers. What do we have here, Keqing? How are you doing? She turns to look at us. We walk away and she's like, oh, wasn't trying to get my attention. And we walk closer and she's like, hey, traveler. What kind of stuff does she have here? Some scrolls, some cases of firecrackers. Nice. All right, what do you got for us?
Ah, you've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks.
Nice.
Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pengyi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring?
Oh, right. I guess I missed the part where Keqing is... Since the Adepti used to look after Liyue, not anymore because of what happened during the Archon quests, but she feels like it's customary, or at least respectful, to bring a gift to the Adepti during this time of year. So she's asked us to help her with that. I think that should be everything.
Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city before heading out to Jueyun Karst.
Jueyun Karst, eh? I don't know why I keep like poking fun at the pronunciations of all these things. Skygazers, Landwalkers, Fleeting Colors in Flight, Part 2 started. Whoa, all the stuff disappeared already. That was fast. Keqing does work really fast. Oh my goodness. So she wants us to go down here. Can we just glide down there? Can I even reach there by gliding? Do I have enough stamina for this? You don't really get a lot of like views, opportunities, I guess, through the story to really look down on Liyue. Not look down as in like be condescending towards them, but literally like have a bird's eye view of Liyue. Well, you can see that like plastrite, the big lantern. I don't remember what they call Mingxiao lantern. Is that the Mingxiao lantern for this year, or is that just decoration that is just left there? Oh, I'm running low on stamina, but can I make it? Yujing Terrace. Apparently a lot of characters are just roaming about. About Liyue that you can look for and talk to, like Hu Tao, Zhang Li, Yan Fei apparently is somewhere, Qiqi and Baizhu apparently is in like Qingke village or something. And yeah, I haven't had the chance to really like check that out yet.
The season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither. You should relax and enjoy the season.
You can't tell me what to do, Madam Ping.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I don't know about that. It's like since she's a lawyer, having lots of clients means a lot of people are getting into like, I don't know, having issues with the law or getting entangled with the law in one way or another, whether they're like criminals or being falsely accused or whatever. I feel like having lots of clients in her profession isn't a good thing. Similar to how like for Hu Tao, having lots of clients isn't an auspicious thing. Since she's a funeral parlor director, so if she gets lots of clients, it means a lot of people are committing the not living or becoming the not living. So yeah, I don't know about this Yanfei.
I'm sure it is, but really, child? Who could be seeking your help during the Lantern Rite?
You'd be surprised.
And then we come into scene.
Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern Rite.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madam Ping. How are you?
Oh dear, well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
We ask how she's doing, and she just like completely sidestepped that question.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see.
Maybe it's a cultural thing. It's just you just ask about how some people are doing. It's more of a rhetorical question than anything.
Oh, and Lady Keqing is here too.
Ooh.
The Keqing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madam Ping. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time. Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking.
I was thinking to myself, like, why is she giving Madam Ping gifts? I thought she was going to give the Adeptus gifts, and I kind of slipped my mind that Madam Ping is actually an Adeptus.
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Keqing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected the seeds. Thank you very much, Keqing.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so I'm afraid we must be going now.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Karst. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Keqing. You decorated the city so beautifully, yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity.
Don't worry about Madam Ping. We've promised Keqing that we'll watch the fireworks together.
Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all that time?
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items.
So you're working during Lantern Rite too?
That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without holidays.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
Have you been to the festival yet, Keqing? Wait, what? Why are we suddenly asking Keqing? I'll find out.
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been there since. I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up. I ended up completely forgetting about it.
That was weird. Like, Yanfei's telling us like how she's like, I don't know, dealing with day-to-day stresses and how she handles like not burning out and being able to like present herself to clients and like knowing when to rest and when to work and stuff. And then all of a sudden we're just like, yeah, whatever, that's boring, whatever. We want to talk to Keqing and just suddenly just like start a conversation with her. Like we'd have nothing to say back to Yanfei. That's a little bit weird. It's almost as if like we should have had that conversation first with Yanfei and then wrap that up and then walk somewhere else and then have this conversation with Keqing. But then it kind of just got melded together and the transition is just a bit awkward. Let's go together once you're finished with work. With your
Yes,
work.
I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Jueyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be leaving now.
It almost seems like we should have said this first. When right after Yanfei told us like how she was doing, I guess. We should have went like, oh, we're kind of in a hurry right now. Sorry, we gotta go to Jueyun Karst, and yeah, we'll be making our leave now. Goodbye, excuse us. And then when we left, Traveler would be like, hey, Keqing, have you actually visited the festival at any time? And then have that like part there, and then that conversation would end with Keqing going like, well, there's not a lot of time. We should go to Jueyun Karst, and then it'll skip us back into the gameplay where we can go to Jueyun Karst.
Let's see. Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first?
Outsang.
She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
Maybe she'd tell us
Alright, Cloud Retainer it is.
embarrassing stories about Ganyu and Shenhe. So yeah, well, I just wanted to quickly have an aside here. If you have the teapot farmland thingies in your teapot, there's an achievement for planting and collecting like a certain amount of like 500 or 800 or something. And if you plant this silk flower seeds, each silk flower seed you plant, I think it gives you 2 silk flowers. So this will help make it so that you can reach that 800 or whatever collection mark for that achievement faster. Whereas most of the other ones just is 1 for 1. Every time you plant a seed, you get 1 thing back. But these things give you 2, and there's like this. It depends on the plot of land that you use too, I think. And this one specifically for its plot of land gives 2, whereas everything else gives 1. I think there's another one that has like the Jueyun chilies and balberries, I think is part of another plot of land, which is like you get 3 for every seed you put in. So like that one you can finish off really quickly if you do it that way. I'm still slowly like grinding that farming plot of land thing in the teapot, which I think is kind of ruining the teapot for me because I can't switch teapot like backdrops and stuff because it will get rid of that plot of land. And I just keep like trying to renew the plot of land, the farming, to try to get those achievements that I keep pushing off actually decorating it and setting it up as how I like it to look, because like I always have these plot of lands I have to like deal with. Which I don't know, I guess whatever. I don't really hang out in that area all that much anyway. And there really isn't a lot of incentive aside from your own like your own time. I guess you like feeling your own accomplishments for building a nice thing in the teapot anyway. So we only play the game for rewards, okay? Wait, how did I switch to Lumine? Oh, how did I switch out of Ito? Or switch out of Lumine to Ito? I thought I needed to go in there, but apparently not. Oh, she's there with Ganyu. Hey there, how are you ladies doing?
The festive season is fast approaching. what brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
So we
Them?
also
Oh,
arrive.
don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yu Hung too? A rare visitor indeed.
You hung.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Keqing, I didn't expect to see you here.
The Yu Hung of the Keqing. Here. Most fascinating.
Why?
Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit, if one may ask?
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Keqing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
King Dragon sends his regards.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Keqing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement. Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans.
Why do we get to hear what their minds are thinking? Are we telepathic?
Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough. Before then, we should try to give her a good impression. Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets, so she will certainly appreciate this gift. Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? Oh, my, how very interesting.
How interesting.
It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Why are we listening to everyone's thoughts all of a sudden? This makes absolutely no sense.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
No!
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Those two old fossils. Mooncarver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares, but the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Keqing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since.
Oh man.
Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away and go traveling together.
Seems possible.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
Oh, who's question mark, question mark, question mark? Is it possibly Shinhe?
This voice... Is it Shenhe?
Oh?
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 Uh?
So Shenhua's here too! Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Wait, what? They don't know each other?
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Huh?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other. Is that understood?
Will do.
Yes, understood.
Oh, I'll look out for them all the time.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
Sounds like it's time we change the topic. Speaking of which, have you seen Xiao?
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, then he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Wangshuin!
In short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Jueyun Karst for the festival.
In short.
Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
Oh, never mind. She's talking about herself. I thought she was talking about Xiao.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apologies.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
Oh?
Oh? Huh?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
No, don't leave, Ganyu.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A
Immediately.
matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Ningguang?
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us, respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
Lady Keqing is trying to help me.
We can read their minds.
Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Is the traveler supposed to be like so good with people that she can kind of guess what people are thinking just by like looking at their body language and stuff? Because it makes absolutely no sense for us to be able to hear everyone's thoughts, especially since the format of the storytelling in this game was always from the perspective of Lumine. Or at least for the Archon quests. Yeah, even for some of the other story quests too, actually. But yeah, it doesn't really make sense that all of a sudden we're like a third person looking into this conversation and being able to like read people's minds.
Huh, gone already. The child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands. But even as an Adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
Nice.
The Yuheng, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed.
Keqing's favorite is there, the potato shrimp, fried potato shrimp.
You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return. This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yes. I have many interesting stories to tell.
Yes, very nice.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
You'll continue your research even during Lantern Rite?
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive season after all.
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no? It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shenhe, this way.
Wait, can Shenhe fly too? Kavi Tanner leaves with Shenhe.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kinda weird.
Birds of a feather flock together? That would be kind of weird. You sure caught on to that one quickly.
Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an Adeptus.
That's the wisdom of an Adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together. A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshu Inn. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons there.
Wait, what? Oh, right, okay. I keep getting Wangshu Inn mixed with Wangshen Funeral Parlor, because they both have Wang, I think, in it. But Wangshu Inn is where Xiao lives, pretty much. I was thinking, like, why would Xiao be hanging out with Zhengli and Hu Tao? But yeah, I had to check myself there. I was wrong. Go to Wangshu Inn, Wangshu Inn. Ka-choop, ka-choop, ka-loo-ba-loo-ba-loo-ba-loo.
Let's ask Vergildet where the Conqueror of Demons may be.
Thought we just need to like yell his name and it'll come.
Hold on. Isn't that... Chi-Chi! Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
Wait, what? Wait, what? I was gonna give him a jellyfish.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Splendid! Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you
Herbs.
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Traveler, Paimon. Oh, and Lady Keqing. It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs.
Herbs? That's the English way of pronouncing herbs. For what region Americans say herbs. They say like, they pronounce the word with a silent H. But it's herbs! It's got an H in it, it's pronounced herbs.
Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern Rite just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuheng all the way out here.
We're here to see Xiao.
I have some business to attend to here.
Wait, why does she look like kind of suspicious of them?
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
Oh, working hard or hardly working, am I right?
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju. I'm just doing my job.
Keqing and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up.
Yes, keep it up, everyone.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi.
I'm curious as to how the Japanese voice actress has delivered these lines for Chi-Chi, because they have a really different direction to take this character, I feel like. And I felt like the English voice here actually did a pretty good job for this kind of a setting for Chi-Chi. I remember saying in the past that I felt like the English voice actress for Chi-Chi, like, it doesn't have like the same I don't know, emotional punch as the Japanese one. The Japanese one sounds like if Chi-Chi is like she's worried she would forget about you, so then she's always like trying to the way she speaks with you is as if she's like trying her best to like remember you. I don't know if that makes sense. Whereas the English one sounds more like, because it sounds more like silly, I guess. Sounds more like she does have a memory problem, and just sounds kind of like, I don't know, I guess dumb. I don't know, that's kind of a mean thing to say, but she sounds like simple, I guess. Whereas the Japanese one, the fact that it comes out of, or the fact that like her voice gives the impression that she is at least trying to remember you, or trying to do what she can, even though she knows her limitations, in order to like interact with you, kind of, to me, seems like a better representation of the character, and like hits a little bit harder than the way the English one speaks, where she just sounds like a zombie, pretty much. Like, oh, I'm very tired. Everyone is awesome. Let's just be busy. Like that kind of like thing. I don't know. I don't know if every time I explain this aspect of Chi-Chi's voice acting between the English and the Japanese, I don't know if I explain it properly. And I think I explain it a little different every time.
We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. 3. Traveler, let's go find Virgodet.
Okay, that sounds good. Interesting. I guess they expected me to use this waypoint and then find Chi-Chi and Baizu here, and then it will make sense to go down to Virgodet down there. Whereas if you actually like walked here, I don't know, if you like teleported to one of these and walked here, you would actually go to Virgodet, pass by her first before you would see these two. Unless they dynamically change it depending on how you enter this area.
Howdy.
Oh wait, I gotta give them a jellyfish. Have a jellyfish. Do they say anything actually?
Dr. Baiju, are we done yet?
Yes, almost. But don't rush me. Just give me a moment.
Very nice. Virgodet, what you got for us?
Ah, Lady Keqing. What a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
Okay, that sounds good. Sky gazers, land walkers go to the roof. Oh, I go higher. I must take it higher.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Well, I'm an edgelord. One of the reasons I like Xiao is because he's kind of like an edgelord too. And I appreciate Paimon scream. I appreciate edgelord characters.
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Were you here the whole time, Xiao?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, I am Keqing.
I know who you are.
Liyue Keqing.
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents. See? There's lots of tasty food!
I only taste the sorrows in my heart.
Don't waste your delicacies on me.
The Keqing specifically prepared them for you. Bruh.
Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
No, the English spoken line is different than the subtitle again.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving?
No, you gotta eat the delicious food we give. Oh my god.
Aw, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Why don't we go watch the fireworks in the city together?
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger...
Yeah, we know. We can call you
Good.
anytime. Bye-bye, Xiao. Hope you'll eat the food we gave you.
And he's gone. Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
Only if he wants to.
Alright, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
After a short break, everyone gathers on the ground floor of the inn.
What should we do?
Oh, Peng Yi's all the way here. Peng Yi. Peng Yi.
Huh? Oh, Lady Keqing! Lady Keqing! I'm so glad to see you here.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Peng Yi? What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Keqing, let me explain. I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village, just like you requested.
It's Qingsa Village. I thought it was Qingke Village.
My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show. But... the person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingsa Village had been stolen.
How dare they?
I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingsa Village under escort. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks for us. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So, I was thinking to go to Qingsa Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Keqing, what should we do?
What should we do?
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty. If we wish to make use of them, we'll need to resolve the problem quickly.
But Keqing, don't you know that the Traveler and Paimon is here who can help?
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for help.
Or that.
This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
Xiao only fights demons.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
You can't let Keqing do this all by herself. Yeah, let us help.
That's right! We can take care of this together!
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have an idea. Let me make some arrangements. Pengyi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Qingce Village. Traveler, come with me. Let's ask around to see what happened.
Ring! I'm just gonna quickly Google what Qingce Village is. Qingce Village. Genshin. How do they pronounce it in Chinese?
青侧庄.
It's Qingce. Oh, okay. C is a t sound. I see. Qingce Village. I guess it's closer to Qingce than Qingke. So I was like way more wrong. But it's Qingce. Which, I wonder what that means. Take it lightly. Apparently, according to Google Translate. Anyway, let's go to Qingce Village. Oh? Should I just teleport like straight up? Yeah, let's do it. Do it, baby. Oh, hey! Ask them about the situation.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
With the powers of the dark side.
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Keqing, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now let me remember. Oh, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution. Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know?
Yeah, we know.
Although the Millelith are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
Oh, no.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millelith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Alright. Alright, Keqing. Qingce Village, eh? Qingce Village.
青侧. 青侧.
Qingce Village. What do we have here?
This is the place. The fireworks were stolen here.
Huh.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Qingce Village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
It's probably they're treasure hoarders. Meh. What do they need fireworks for? Ooh, what do we have here? Investigate.
Are these footprints? Let's see where they lead.
Let's see where they lead. Oh, it just led to some kids. Gosh darn it.
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Little you.
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Alright. So how do we know if they went this way across the bridge or went like across the little stream, the hair? We're just supposed to like know. It would make sense if they put some footprints here, but they can't exactly put it because it's grass. And then here, how will we know if they continued down the path?
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
Oh.
A misunderstanding, you say?
Xing
If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This
and
really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Haha. What do we have here?
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Gosh darn treasure hoarders.
Xing Chun Changyun! Hello!
What are you guys doing here?
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Fireworks?
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
We just like dodged his question like, oh, what brings you here? Psh, your questions are stupid. I'm the one who does the questioning around here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Changyun doing here?
I'm fighting evil spirits.
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Changyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like.
Both those things are two different things, Xingqiu. Fireworks explode in the sky in beautiful colors, and firecrackers blow up, I guess, like just near the ground, and it's more to make noise than to be a spectacle of any kind, a visual spectacle of any kind. They're both the same. They're not the same thing.
In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent.
I thought evil spirits were afraid of yang energy because Changyun is just so full of yang energy so that evil spirits don't appear around here or something like that. Weird. I don't know.
Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by.
I thought the Lantern Rite is when everyone builds Xiao lanterns and then let them float into the sky as their wishes for the year or whatever. Or something like that, like the wish they have for the year, for the coming year that they wish to happen to them or whatever, they write down on a Xiao lantern, and then everyone's wishes gets taken up into the sky in their Xiao lanterns, and it's super awesome. I thought that was what Lantern Rite was.
Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu here giving us a different recollection of the lore here.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Chongyun never got to see the book, did he? Xingqiu must be leading Chongyun along.
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people.
He's also famous for exacting justice.
So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary.
Yeah, because Xingqiu's rich, okay? He doesn't need your stupid money.
Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second.
We gotta check his prison wallet.
Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him thoroughly.
So the plot thickens.
Make sure they check his prison wallet.
Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
Very nice. The guards take the treasure hoarder away. ...
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
More than one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
Who could they be waiting for?
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask?
They're baby fireworks. And Keqing tells them about the firework theft in
Taking
Qingce
advantage
Village.
of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Keqing, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Keqing.
We'll find a way to catch them.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Qingce Village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Keqing.
Chongyun and Xingqiu leave for Qingce Village.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
It is always good to have some help.
It's so cool to fight for justice!
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Qingce Village.
Okay, that sounds good.
I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Keqing, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Somehow that doesn't sound like a very good idea.
Yeah, you can get attacked by treasure hoarders, and we won't be there to watch.
Oh, wait! You're in the Liyue
help.
Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Paimon's right.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself.
Paimon's right. You're right. She's on my left.
The fireworks that were transported to Qingce Village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements.
There's like that suspicious kid in the back there, like, looking at Keqing, like, why are you looking at us like that?
Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Well, when you put it that way...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest. I'll go find you in Qingce Village when I'm done.
Okay, that sounds good, Keqing. Oh, we'll miss you. Oh, we're done. You have completed it. Very nice. Is that everything for this section then? Nice. Oh, wow. That kind of abruptly ended it. It seems like they were going up to something with the fireworks and stuff. I thought we'd at least kind of, I don't know, wrap up the fireworks thing before the end of this story, but apparently it's the next one. We gotta wait for the next one. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you there in the next one. I'm gonna end things here. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.